Luka Doncic is already, for a 25-year-old, accomplished what many could dream of. Won the EuroLeague championship at the age of 18, one of the EuroLeague MVP, and one of the leagues that are regarded as the second best league in the entire world against grown men. On top of that, he won 3 Spanish league championships as well at a very young age. And Luka, well, unlike many other prodigies growing up, has actually lived beyond those expectations and is now regarded as one of the league's best players. Coming in his rookie season, what does he do? He dominates. And what has it been since then? Nothing but him transitioning into the NBA and dominating in ways that we haven't seen before. This guy, already coming into the league at the time, was seen as one of the best prospects ever, and what has he done? Lived beyond those expectations. And now, looking at today, where he is and what he's doing in the playoffs, it's something that only many people may see a few times in a lifespan. Leading in 8 statistical categories right now. He's leading in points, rebounds, assists, steals, three-pointers, field goals, free throws, and minutes. And when I say field goals, that's field goals made as well. But look at that dominance just off of a statistical standpoint. He's doing everything. Seeing guys like Jokic do something like this, but a guy who's done this routinely is LeBron James. As a matter of fact, Luka can join LeBron as the only member leading the postseason in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And for LeBron, well, he's done that 4 times in his playoff career, which just shows you how dominant of a player he can be and how valuable he is to his team. And Luka, this season in the playoffs, has been doing the same thing for the Mavericks. He's averaging well over 28 points per game. He's doing everything he can to really help this Mavericks team win. And boy, oh boy, has he really delivered in that way. But it's not only him that's playing at a very high level. Look at his backcourt partner in Kyrie Irving. Both of these guys are now really in that conversation already. And just their second year together is one of the best backcourts, offensively speaking, in NBA history. Some that may be a bold statement when you look at teams like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson over the years. Even, heck, you can even say with Kyrie and James Harden, but they didn't play that much together. According to the stat from The Ringer, in 1,000 minutes amongst guards played, this is the qualification for the statistic, Kyrie and Luka ranked second, just behind James Harden and Russell Westbrook back in 2019. It's the second highest points per game combined for guards in NBA history. Mind you, this stat also goes all the way back to the early 70s. Even looking at points generated and offensive box plus minus, these guys rank in the top 3 in all of these statistical categories. They are both very important offensive categories in terms of player production, and while Kyrie and Luka are both amongst some of the best guards in the league. There's even more crazy statistics when it comes to Kyrie Irving and Luka. They're the first starting backcourt with the 30 points in a single game 4 times in the postseason in the last 50 years. Also the first duo since 2001 with 35 points in the same conference finals game. And the last people to do that, Kobe and Shaq. Also scored or assisted on 74.3 of the team's points, which is the most by any duo in their NBAs in the last 25 years entering the NBA Finals. But even looking at it from a visual perspective, we know that these two guys are the best closers in the game. And when the game's tight, who are you going to really trust? You can trust either or, Kyrie or Luka, to make a really big play and help their Mavericks team win, which has been the case, especially in that series against Minnesota Timberwolves. We saw it in the games, and we saw especially in Game 5 when Luka took over and played arguably the best playoff game of his career. He put the team on his back in that first half especially, and he just turned it up. And then look at what happened in the second half. He said, okay, it's your turn, Kyrie. You go out and do your thing. And Kyrie goes out and he does his thing in the second half. And it was just really, really special to see. And these guys are definitely in the contention as, offensively speaking, the best backcourt duo in league history. When you look at their play styles, they pretty much match each other, but they're able to complement each other and play off of each other in such a way that many guys probably would not really be able to do. So now, going up against the Celtics team, it definitely will be an interesting matchup to see, but that's another video for another time. Sticking though with Luka, now, look, we're going to consider Luka the best player in the world. Looking at his resume already for a 25-year-old player in his 6 seasons in the NBA, he's doing some really special things. As a matter of fact, he's already has more first-team All-NBA appearances, which is 5 of them. He has more than Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. And we all know these guys are former MVPs and future Hall of Famers. So looking at the pace and trajectory that Luka's on already for this young of an age is something really special to see. And to top it all off, he's already going to the NBA Finals as well. Mavericks won this NBA championship. There's no doubt in mind that Luka is going to be considered as one of the league's best players. I can't really give him that title yet as the best basketball player in the world because I got to see him win the NBA championship, which is going to be a tough one, especially if he can beat the Celtics team. Now, we all know Celtics get a lot of hate and discredit because we haven't seen them play against true competition. They're going to definitely get that with this Mavericks team. But still, regardless of Luka beats his team, a juggernaut of a Celtics team like this, that's still a very, very impressive accomplishment. And not only that, but looking what he has done already in the playoffs. This guy is dominating in ways that it's really rare to see. And he's talking trash. You know, he's definitely cut from that same cloth of the Kevin Garnett's, the Kobe Bryant's, the Michael Jordans, those guys. Even had Larry Bird on top of that. Individually speaking, his performance has been nothing but superb. And we're looking forward to seeing what this guy does at the highest stage because he's already proven what he can do many times. So now it's time for him to prove it on the biggest stage that he can win for this Dallas Mavericks team. And if he wins already this first year with Kyrie, officially, really, then it's going to be something dangerous to come. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content each and every single week. Have a great day. Peace.